Grandiosity, opulence, flamboyance, just but a few adjectives that come to mind when describing Kenya's election campaigns. But at whose cost? It is the reason the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, believes a cap on the amount candidates and political parties can spend is necessary. The Commission has now set limits on 2017 election campaign financing, allowing political parties to spend not more than 15 billion shillings for everything, including logistics and paid-up media coverage between February and August 2017. Political parties will also not be allowed to receive contributions of more than 3 billion shillings from a single source. It further dictates that presidential contenders must not exceed 5.2 billion shillings in their campaigns. For the rest of the elective posts, the spending limits vary depending on the post and region. Governors, senators and women representatives have been allowed only up to 432 million shillings. The highest spenders will be those in the capital, Nairobi, but those in far-flung areas such as Lamu will be required to spend only 13 million shillings for the same posts. Their counterparts eyeing parliamentary seats can spend as much as 33 million shillings in Mandera South and as low as 2 million shillings in Lamu East. The highest that MCAs can spend is 10 million shillings, those being candidates hailing from Elwak South in Mandera. MCAs from Marsabit's Turbi area are expected to post the lowest spending of not more than 66,000 shillings. Is this a step in the right direction?
Mtu akitumia pesa kama zile kwa campaigns pesa nyingi, of course when he gets into office he will end up trying to recoup the much money that he spent in campaigns.
I hope now campaigns can be now on real issues, because campaigning and getting elected into office, and especially at nomination level, is a simple question of how many people can you afford to put in one group or in a big mob, pay them, and can you pay them handsomely enough, and then you can get nominated.
But others believe that instead of closing, this regulation opens the floodgates of corruption.
Ideally, what this law says now, if you are within area of jurisdiction where you are in charge of funds, you can easily now loot money, because there is a law that says you can use to the some volume. No wonder I've heard some governors bragging around saying, I am equipped spending between 200 and 400 million in the coming election. And this guy has never even had a shilling in the previous election.
I can tell you a chopper in good state is between 250 to 300 million. 10 of them will cost you around 2.5 billion. I mean, what is this other thing you're doing with the whole 15 billion as a political party?
IEBC cautions that whoever flouts this regulation will be liable to a fine of up to 2 million shillings or a jail term of 5 years, or both.
Does IEBC have the systemic and infrastructural capacity, and in fact also personnel-based capacity, to ensure that they have somebody to monitor the expenditure of each and every candidate in each and every corner of this country?
With less than a year to go to the polls, most candidates are now fine-tuning their campaign budgets, some running into billions of shillings. Question is, will IEBC's proposal aimed at leveling the playground hamper their ambitions in a country where it's believed that financial muscle gives candidates an edge? Sylvia Chebet, Citizen TV, Nairobi.